Hello, YTPC. This is Paul, Papa Bears. Today will be my last day out here in Papa Bear's Nook. Moving on Monday, official now 2 p.m. 12:45, going to the final walkthrough. It's now 2. Meet up, get the keys to the house. The last outside Papa Bear's Nook until nicer weather. We're moving into my smoking shed. New place. So exciting news there. Got some amazing cigars from James Stumbo's family gathering last week. Came in this week. Got celebrating all the good news, all the hard work that me and my wife have done to get to this point. I am on a new tripod. Which I was going to break out next week. I'm going to live, but I put everything away. Cable, everything. So, brought it out now. I got this at the Christmas Bazaar for pretty cheap. It was $3.99. See if we can get that one. Yeah, so got this one. It's a Perdomo. See that? It's a Habana. Habano Perdomo. So I did like the champagne Perdomo, so I'm glad I got this one. I was smoking this one since yesterday. The one for the live today is a punch. Classico. I do like the punch Classicos. A little chilly outside. Using my Zippo. Prepare the mountains. I do like the lighting I'm going to have in the new place better. This is some of the lighting equipment I'll be using. So the tripod with the light. I have 2 lights, tripod. My actual cell phone stand, camera stand, what have you, is busted. So I just have it taped on here for now onto the tripod. But like I said, when I get the new place, I'll drill into it and do a permanent solution. So I'll be able to move the tripod around without worrying about anything getting busted. There's like a little gap, that much gap between the camera and the stand. So you can bump into it. It's not going to go anywhere right now, but I can't pick it up because I'm afraid it's going to fall. The actual stand, like I said, is just taped in right now, so yeah, some first world problems. Trying to get my internet working here on my laptop. Oh, that's more good news. We got our mesh router and Wi-Fi extender for our new place in the mail today. We're switching from Xfinity Wi-Fi to T-Mobile. So it's gonna be a lot cheaper. And T-Mobile gives back, like, I think we get like 2 Galaxy Watches or something. for like 25 a month. My wife knows all the details for that. Like I said, I can't see the comments exactly yet. Um, Let me know how this new lighting and camera system works. It's kind of cool. Reminds me of like my earlier lives at nighttime. I do have the outside light back here, but it was such a big glare. Like right behind me, it was like, oh, you could see a big glare. So took that out, shut that off, and there's a nice Connecticut cigar. Um, Not bitter at all. Got a little sweetness, hay to it. So I'm trying to log in computer. Let's see how it's going. So I can see how streaming. I always like dual monitoring. Um, More good news is I'll be able to hook up my computer in the basement in a new place. I just didn't have any space to put it in the apartment. Um, it's a nice gaming computer, NVIDIA graphics cards, and all that stuff. All it needs is updated Windows. I'm gonna try to get Windows 11. This way I'll be able to separate my gaming from my streaming on YouTube to my just browsing business stuff. I'll keep my laptop just business. Got a couple mobile games on my phone, and then might switch that over to the computer. So, what's up, Patrick? Oh yeah. So, like I said, it's like I always say, it's Cologne's pairing. So this nice cool day. So this is for you, Patrick. This is Polo Green, but this is the Intense. I am moving on Monday, Patrick. Me, my wife, and Jacob are moving Monday. First thing we're doing, getting the bed in. Monday, Monday, Monday. So, just talking about how it's gonna be the last outside live, um, except for when it gets nicer out. It was kind of cold out. I know, finally. Thank you. It took a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, for real. Um, Alright, this is not working. do have gloves. I'm gonna have to put them on. So give me a second. Got my cutoffs. So this cologne reminds me a lot of it's this is fantastic in the all year long, but if we like that original polo green, wait until it gets colder out, and it has those vibes, but to me, it's a little bit more mature, I guess, younger, if you will. But it smells so good in the cold weather. Alright, what is going on here? No, I don't want it to sign in again. I just signed it. So I'm like over here, my laptop's here, the tripod's here, lights down there. It's like a makeshift live right now. Like I said, I packed my table away. So, yeah, I packed away all my blueprints that I have set up for the house. We will definitely do a video tour. Um, yeah, yeah, so the biggest thing I'm going to be looking forward is not packing stuff up every time I do a live or every time I come outside because of the weather and neighbors and all that. I'll have a fenced-in yard. I will be using my shed, Patrick. So, day one, getting the bed in there. By Friday, I'll have the shed set up. At least like a setup like this, something simple with a couch and nice table. I got my tables in storage right here, so I'll bring them over. Might not have like the end table and work desk yet, but we're gonna see either Tuesday or maybe Friday, since I'm off Friday for my dentist. So it's like pulling teeth to get an appointment from the student dentist. So no pun intended. So God willing, I'll be getting fitted for my bridge finally, so I can get my teeth back. And all you guys watching this and wondering why I don't have teeth is, when I was younger, got in a whitewater rafting accident. Kind of embarrassing to talk about in the beginning, but I was a kid. Doing level 3 rapids, and me and my one cousin fell off the boat. They went around, got her, and went around, got me, and all I remember is climbing on the boat and then smacking the teeth.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm sorry to interrupt everybody. We need you to verify yourself with PSENG. Yeah, they're going to get asked for your phone number and stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't do that live.
So.
I'll be right back, guys. Alright, Patrick, be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to. Look. Where did it go? There we go. We had to get our electric switched to new house, so we're gonna go there on Monday, move in. We have electric. So yeah, all exciting stuff. Yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, I'll definitely do it before and after. I could do a little video of the house as we go in, and obviously that's gonna be the first time. Um, it is super exciting. Like, I wanted to get excited before when they agreed to sell us the house, but I want to wait until all the paperwork was done. Oh, Cologne. Yeah, so polo green. You can see I took a big dent out of this. This is like was my go-to summer like work cologne. It smells good all year long. I just noticed today, spraying it on in the cold. It reminds me a lot more of the original polo green, which I like, but it's got like a updated scent profile. I wasn't I wasn't expecting this cigar to last so long. It already lasted 2 days. I had it yesterday after work, some this morning, and finishing up now. All my pipe tobacco was packed up. All my pipe tobacco was packed up. I'm ready to go. I have like almost all on this side. I have one box over here out that's packed up but not sealed. Just in case I wanted to have some by the morning, or just got some of the random ones out here like Smoker's Pride, Vanilla Cavendish. I think I am missing one thing that I want to get before I start smoking. One of those 3M air filters. Patrick, you or anyone else know any good air filters? That's the one I've been hearing a lot about. There is 2 windows in the shed, so I can crack them open or put some kind of filtration going out the top. Let's see if this works. Yeah, I'm like, this setup's not going to work for today, so I'm going to just ignore my laptop for now, because normally I have everything in front of me, but there's too many wires and stuff going on. So, yeah, so I have me and my wife have a fun idea for the fire pit we're going to be building. So behind the shed, there's a lot of space in the yard. And we wanted to make a fire pit, so it's got to be, I believe, 20 feet from any structure in the town we're going to. So I'm gonna make like a nice cement patio behind the shed, going into the fire pit. So could do some measurements, but we have a cement slab here. That's definitely not 20 feet. It might be like, it might be, I don't know. maybe long ways is 20 feet. So anyway, behind the shed, we're going to put the cement slab with the bistro table, and then along the right hand side, and do like a nice lighting rock elemental walkway. Still not exactly sure. There's a couple ideas I had. To have like bamboo, I can't think of the word, landscaping water like coming down the side, and then got these big boulders in the front of the house. Space them out. Got these mushrooms from back here, the solid stools that you can sit on, and then in between put those little pebbles down, and then the cement slab on the other side of it going into the fire pit. Have a couple of chairs around that, and that'll be our little fire pit zone. Me and my wife love sitting out by the fire pit at father-in-law's house, our father's house. So it'll be fun to bring that into our home. I have all the supplies and stuff on Home Depot's website in my shopping cart with different wish lists. I did that with any house that I was going to get. We wanted to do that, so just got to figure out all the zoning. Got to do that before you dig thing, get all the gas lines and stuff, utilities painted on the grass so we know where to dig and where not to dig. So that design is in pencil. Hopefully everything within that 20-foot radius is clear from utilities and gas lines under the ground. And if that's the case, I'm going to have to think of somewhere else to put it. But we have a decent sized yard now. So that's going to be on the right hand side of the yard, behind the screened porch. There's like a whole nother side of the house that never been used because there's like, it got overgrown, so I'm gonna clear that out. Don't know yet if I don't know what we're doing there yet. But anyway, got that done, and then we're gonna do that, and I'll go through all this when we get there, when I'm down in my workshop. We're gonna have a workshop in my basement too, so it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have the smoking shed, my workshop. Everything else is Jake's up and my wife's. The whole second floor is gonna be hers. I just got the one room in the basement. There's another family room in the basement that's all finished. Gonna have nice peak furniture that my wife's aunt had in the family for a while. And then there's another room just for laundry room. And then there's another room in the basement that we're gonna have like storage / food pantry. So it's a lot more space. Like I was like just thinking about it. This basement down there is the same size, if not bigger than our apartment now. And then on the first floor we got the kitchen, the dining room / living room. Then we got 2 bedrooms, bathroom, and upstairs another bathroom, and just an open floor plan. and it's just best way to describe it. It's a Cape Cod house, so um, reminds me like an attic that's been finished that you can stand up in. So it's not like you have to scrunch down underneath it. So we got a couple plans up there, possibly floating shelf desk. Most likely that's going to be Jacob's play area. Cool thing now is our buddy contractor that put the wall up, the gate up, so we don't have to worry about him falling down the steps. That was a big concern. Like, we were gonna do a gate at first, but he went above and beyond and put a nice wall up, an enclosed gate wall. I don't know how to describe it, but I'll put up before and after pictures on Instagram. We already have some before and after pictures. I don't know if I talked about before, but the basement we had to repaint like 3/4 of it. Cause, I don't know why they made us do it, but I'm glad we did, because now it's like partially finished instead of just being bare brick. We used the dry lock paint and sealed that all in. It looks so much better. Nice and bright white paint. And then don't know what we're doing for floors yet, but cool thing is what my workshop is, it's got even more space over there, so it's gonna be like me and my wife's hobby room. I'm tempted to put another TV in Papa Bear's nook, but my wife said she probably won't ever get me out of there if I do that, so I'm not going to do that. But we could definitely do like a TV outside on the screen porch. It's cool LED lighting all around the screen porch too. We'll see how it looks at night. We might have to redo it, but everything's set up for it. Even funner thing is we could decorate for Christmas on Monday. Not Monday, but this week, and have our first Christmas at the house. I'm just going to be babbling about how excited I am. But like I said, Papa Bear's Nook's gonna I'm gonna definitely be expanding the channel now, so I'll have more space, and not gonna have more time, but it's gonna be more efficient time. So instead of like taking a half hour to set up, half hour to take down everything, I'll have my desk and stuff in there, and I'll be able to leave it there. It's climate controlled, partially climate control. I have to plug stuff in, but it's going to be insulated. So I have most of the stuff in my cellar, in the basement, but I'm trying to think the layout in the basement. So it's got like a little hallway between the pantry and the laundry room. So right now the guy had a bunch of paints and enamel and oils and stuff. So see if I can condense that even more. It was on the one shelf. I'm gonna move it over. There's a lot of like cool little hidden shelves throughout the house, which is cool. Even in the finished room, there's like little cutout shelves. What else? So this sign is definitely going in. I got my inside sign, Papa Bear's Nook sign. Um, the cigars, my Smoky Bear stuff. Everything in this corner over here. I got my coolers, my tobacco coolers, humidors. And the fun thing is, I have a lot of like little stuff that I had to like keep covered because it's out in the elements. So I'll be able to keep that in the shed without having to worry about covering it and uncovering and all that stuff. So this cigar is almost done. So cologne still smells amazing. I've been puffing away on this side. This is pretty good. The one I had two other ones from James that I tried already. One of them is I've got the house it was by, but it's called the Butcher. That was really good. And then not the one I had yesterday. That blew me away. It was so good. So speaking of blown away, I had everything all set up for my live, my little labels from the cigars and stuff, and the landscaping people came and blew off everyone's patios in the back. So those got blown away into the abyss somewhere. They probably blew them and cleaned them up, which is fine, but it's not like they're on the ground. They're on my little table out here, little folding table. But my wife kept me on track and said, don't have to worry about that no more. After this weekend, we'll be able to spread out finally. So, just like a lot of people's journey is go from living in my parents' house to an apartment to moving in my sister at her house, moving back into an apartment. And my wife moved into the apartment, and then my son at the apartment. So space disappeared quickly in the apartment. You would think a 2-bedroom apartment would be fine. Like I said, it's pretty good. My wife here now. I used to have my stuff in my son's room before he was born. Now it's my son's room, so all of his stuff's in there. So it'll be good to have separate rooms for everything instead of everything like crammed into one living room, dining room area. And yes, I'm sure I already know that yes, there's going to be stuff of Jacob's and mine like spread out, but like we have everything that we need in here. It's just a matter of moving over there and having a yard for our son to play in, which right now we have no yard. It was good to like have barbecue over here, like have like 4 seats and a patio, but everything's like we have everybody here. They're like right next to each other. I don't know. Alright, so trying a new cigar now. It's the Punch Classico. So I have one that I'm saving for Monday, It's the last call. I should probably say that not Monday. Probably pick up one tomorrow for Monday. And say the last call for Sunday. Last call, like last time. You know what? I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I have this now, or last call, like last call cigar, like last live here? I don't know. I'll have to go inside and get that. Oh, that would be another cool thing I'll have. I should have my humidor in there. My humidor boxes. Right now it's taking up lots of space in the bedroom. That. Yeah, alright. So, yeah, I'll keep the last call for Sunday. Here we go. Time for some punch. Oh, last live I do at the apartment. Alright, so that's today. So, next week it'll be live in Papa Bear's shed. So, give me a second, guys. Put this back in the humidor and grab the other one. I was expecting my little basket. It was from yesterday and this morning. Yeah, so my wife just reminded me, I totally forgot, we have a Christmas concert tonight. My wife's going to be singing in it. So I'm just going to light this up. Whatever I don't finish, I'll finish in the morning. Yeah, I wanted this live to go at least an hour, so we still got at least 20 minutes. So, I forgot what it was called. It's like, something in carols. Yeah. So, last call. Just got my straight cut. Zippo. Almost all my Zippos I got from Bradford, PA myself. In person. So I have had this cigar. I remember how it was really good. So this is one of the Zippos that I haven't touched. This is the original. It's from last year. Actually, no, this might be from, I think it's this year. This is from this year's vacation. Yeah, so we got the Christmas concert tonight. I'll keep track of time. It's 5:30. My wife's got to be there at 7. The concert starts at 7:30. So After this, gotta get ready. But in the meantime, a couple things I wanted to talk about. Still been involved in Knights of Columbus, do all this house hunting stuff. We had a great turnout last weekend at the Christmas Bazaar. That's why I wasn't on live. After work, went over there and helped my wife get ready. The Knights manned the kitchen. We had meatballs, hot dogs on the hot dog rollers, some sauerkraut in the crock pots. We had the mini pretzels. What up, Todd? Smoky nighttime live here. Smoking a last call cigar. It's gonna be the last live in department, and then Monday we got a clear to close. Go settlement Monday. So happy. So Patrick had the great idea because I forgot I was thinking about the ones I had left at last call cigar. So last call or last live in the old Papa Bears outside the studio. So before I go live next Friday, I'm going to do a test run, smoking in the shed. The heaters in there, to see how long it takes the heaters to kick in. Got the space heater with Mr. Buddy. The good thing is I don't have to worry about using propane because it'll be at my place, my rules. And I believe they left at least 2 propane big tanks. So in the future, I was talking a little bit about it. A different layout. We're gonna have the fire pit on the one side, and then in front of the screen porch, I'm gonna do another patio out there, like an outside kitchen, not just a barbecue area. Get a propane grill, and in the meantime, I'm going to have my Weber grill out there, my charcoal. Oh yeah, I sprayed you down with some polo green, Todd. That's the my work day all year round cologne now. That one really grew on me. I wasn't sure at first. It's just a nice, solid, good smelling cologne. So the ultimate goal, an outside kitchen. I'm going to have those rolling countertops, a rolling sink. There is hoses on both sides of the house, so the one side I'm going to have dedicated to that for the sink. And there's a very small possibility that one of my good friends is going to give me his old hot tub, like jacuzzi, outside jacuzzi. So if that's the case, like we're going to be in paradise over there. But that's not a guarantee. Let's see if he still has it. So it was like a year or 2 ago he offered it. But I've been talking real estate to him. He used to have his real estate license, but he's retired now. Yeah, so almost like a U-shaped kitchen. Gonna have the grill, the gas grill, countertop, the sink, another 2 countertops, a smoker, and the charcoal grill. Oh, and Blackstone on the countertop. one of the countertops. So it's going to be 2 freestanding grills, and then the countertop skillet grill, and the Weber. And the best thing is, there's so much open area for my son to run around. We do have to see where the sun rises and sets. See where we're going to put our garden. Right now there's one on the right hand side. It's going to be past the fire pit. Most likely they have it there because it's a good area for the garden, but we'll see ourselves. If we have to move, we will, but it's a pretty good sized garden right now. It's not like super big. It's probably mostly like 8 by 10 maybe. Cool thing is, the shed I think is 12 by 16. I gotta do some more measurements. And then there's another tool shed in the back of the property, which I'm gonna have the lawnmower and shovels, and there's a pickaxe in there. My wife picked up a pickaxe for me. I'm gonna need it for some of the landscaping and stuff, so that's good to have. I never thought I'd have a mining pickaxe. That's fun. And I love doing all this outside work and landscaping and maintaining property and hardscaping. So yeah, finally have my own place to break ground and do some dirty work and watch start upgrading the place. Like, there's not much work to do inside the house. The basement just has to be finished. Like, we already did the walls before we moved in, like before our inspection. Yeah. So probably definitely gonna have to finish painting the upstairs. But that's all easy stuff. Like, it's not like the brick downstairs with the dry lock. That took us 3 days to do. Me, my dad, and my brother-in-law. So if you guys ever have to do dry lock paint, it seemed like it was gonna be easy, but the bricks that we're painting, we had to brush off and sand down. So instead of doing like the 2-step phase, I was at the hardware store, and I've been finding like little like Easter eggs in the house that left the Joe behind, but they're like, yeah, we're gonna leave it because we don't know where they put the charger, if there's a charger. So I'm going downstairs just looking for paint and stuff that he left to see what I could do. And right there was the charging base. So I plugged it in and it worked. It's charged the battery. Next Ryobi Joe. So when I went to the hardware store, they're like, you could do that with the brushes, or you could get the drill attachment. I'm like, wait, I got a drill now. So I was using that when my dad was scrubbing it off, and long story short, it saved us so much time because I was able to scrape and sand at the same time. So we just shot back everything up, started painting. And 3 days later, that was done. So that was what, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. So that was that weekend. That's why I wasn't on fly that weekend. Um, yeah, it's a lot of like little projects, but fun projects to do. And then obviously, major thing is gonna make sure that all the house stuff is up to par. We are gonna need a new kitchen sink eventually, but that's on the list. Thinking about after all this is done, maybe getting a Home Depot credit card instead of paying cash for everything. Go to credit more. We'll see how Monday goes. Good news is we were saving the quoted number, and the actual number that we need to close is a little bit lower, so we have a little bit of breathing room. So even better news is we have enough money to build the fire pit right away. So I want to do that now. When everything's dead, it'll be easy to pull up everything. I might not be able to do all the detail work yet because I think cement can't be too cold, otherwise it'll dry. I think it has to be over 45 degrees, but I have to double check that. But maybe there's some new cement out there that you can pour in the cold weather. I don't know how that works. I just know I've done it before, I just haven't done it in the winter. It is getting cold out here, wow. Let us see. If I can find the weather. Oh, it is freezing out here. It's 31 degrees right now. Of course, wonder why I'm cold. But I love the cold weather. I do like bundling up. I like my hands get cold, but not like lose feeling my hands get so cold. So these gloves work most of the time. Like my hand, nothing is cold obviously except for my fingers, but this hand's fine. Just gotta switch every once in a while. Yeah, so a couple different segments of Papa Bear's Nook's gonna open. My workshop zone. I have my computer down there. I guess minor. Oh, I heard ambulances and stuff in the distance. I didn't realize they're coming down apartment complex. Hopefully everyone's okay. Oh, so you guys do pray. Please pray. My father-in-law, he is having major surgery today. Gotta get a stent repaired. So it's been heavy on our hearts right now. All this positive news, of course, there's gonna be something negative. So praying, hoping for the best for him. Had to resign from his position at the Knights. He's the treasurer, financial secretary there. I won't be able to take over his spot. I'm a chancellor there now. It's already a lot for me. And I'm already treasurer of my other group. a lot of community service, but so much has been given to me. Thank you, Patrick. I do want to get up and visit him as soon as he goes into recovery. I don't know how visiting is going to be, if they're going to be even allowed to have visitors. Yeah, so I had my dad over last weekend for the Christmas bazaar. He stopped by and ended up helping clean up. I don't think he was expecting that, but he loves helping out. But it was like major helping. Like, I had to fold down the tables and put them away underneath the stage. And it wasn't like one or two, it was like 30, 40 tables and folding chairs. And I'm not going to get into that. It's supposed to have people that do that in the maintenance department there. I don't know where they were. I had one guy show up like when we were almost done. Yeah, so next topic. What else do we have? I'm not going to be making the night's Advent party, Christmas party. I will be I won't be making a 4th degree one, but we have our local party coming in a week or two. Said Monday is move-in day. Friday is I'm going to be off also. I do have my sick time back, so that's good. But I end up using 2-3 days before the New Year starts. But I was going to use this time anyway and not get paid for it. So it's good that at least I'm getting paid for it now. So that's a blessing right there. I don't have to worry about working how much overtime to make up for it. So I did work another 2 12-hour shifts this week. 3 a.m. to 3 p.m. Tuesday night and Wednesday night. I wanted to make sure that when we moved in, we had A, enough money to close, and B, to have enough money to do at least 1 or 2 upgrades or projects to do. So we have that. Yeah, a lot of hard work and overtime and stress about how much money do we need. Plus we have to still pay bills like in the apartment. So electric won't get shut off, like kind of crazy because we have to, yes, we're getting a new house, but we still have to survive in the apartment until then. So it's like we would have had even more money, but we had to make sure we were able to keep electric and cable on here first. So 10 more minutes and then cut off this live. This cigar is amazing. My pay, it's reminds me of that the Ava Heritage. It's a really good cigar. And this is the last call. It's a little bit of earthy, creamy, like a nutty creaminess. Yeah, like I said, second time having one of these, maybe third, I don't know. Donnie, Hillbilly Piper sent me some that had this in it. Thanks again, White PPC, for providing some pipe tobacco and cigars and stuff. Ask me what? I don't understand, Patrick. Was about to ask you. Ask. Had to close up. I don't know what that last part was. What was that? Close up Papa Bear's Nook for the first time at the apartment. Yes. Oh my gosh, like, I love, like, and all apartments in this area. I'm glad that this one is available to me. It's helped jumpstart my credit journey, and then having the cars, one paid off, paying my wife's now. And then I don't know if I told you, the reason why we're moving this Monday instead of 2 Mondays ago, they had something that popped up in my credit score that yeah, it will not be noisy at all. That's gonna be a blessing right there. And no no street noise. We're gonna be out of the street view um, by a mile. Um, Almost a mile away from the highway. And in our backyard won't have the 100-something people in the apartment complex. We'll have our own driveway. We're a 3-car driveway and street parking. And we're not on a busy road. We're on a cul-de-sac. Almost like a cul-de-sac. It's I don't know how to call it. It's like almost like a roundabout neighborhood. So you can make one turn into the street and wraps around, and then there's another exit to the side street that goes into town and goes to the highway. Yeah, and plus it'll be inside the shed. And it's not like a regular shed, it's like a nice shed. I'll be living the American dream, Patrick. Now I need to get is a white picket fence, right? So yeah, that's gonna be another project. It's like 3/4 of the yard is fenced in. From the shed to the fence is not, and then from the other side shed to the screen porch is not. So in the meantime, just gonna put like a garden fence up and a baby gate on the other side, so Jacob and the dog could run around. That'll be another thing. The dog's gonna have plenty of yard to run around, and she doesn't have to worry about just running out and then coming back in. There's literally maybe like not even 10 feet by 2 feet for her to run around now. And she used to run around father-in-law's. The neighbors decided to take down the fence in the summer and still haven't put up another one. So, yeah. But Won't have to worry about that. Bring Jacob's houses from the father-in-law's over there. Get the little playhouses. Yeah, so then we'll be able to bring Benji's garden. So that's what we'll be adding to the fire pit, like a little Benji garden area on the side and Mary's garden up front. There's all kinds of like, yes, there's a lot to do, but it's like we make it into our own. Like, so the mortgage bill is gonna be a little more than, a lot more than we're paying now, but the thing that is good is in the long run, we're going to be starting out with a lot of equity in the house. And I have like this 5, 10, 20-year plan that my sponsor set me up with. And within 5 years, we want to have take the equity out to do the major upgrades to the house and buy land in the mountains where we honeymoon, right by Bradford, PA. So I'm not gonna disclose. Oh yeah, I could. In Potter County, up in Pennsylvania. So right now the land's pretty cheap up there, and just like all good things, it's gonna go up in value eventually. And if not, it's where we go up once a year anyway. We love up in the mountains over there. The people there, the bed and breakfast has a little restaurant now, so it's like you don't have to just stay in the bed and breakfast. We have our own place. But we'll start off small with that, like depending on how much we can take out every kid. Start small. Yeah, I love Foster Hollow. Start off small, get into the land, maybe like a little camp on there, someplace with running water and bathroom and bedroom that we could expand. Alright, yeah, I'll be in like 5 minutes. But yeah, so that's the long-term goals right now. Focusing on, got a couple more boxes on at work. Pack some more this weekend. Not too big in a rush to pack everything up, because most of the stuff we could just carry, like bring in truckloads over. It's only about a quarter mile, half a mile from the apartment complex. So, yeah, so yeah, I just wish we had a bigger truck. We got the SUVs. We do have our father-in-law's truck, but father-in-law is using that now, so we got to coordinate with him. Got my wife, my dad's truck. But we're also getting movers too for all the big stuff. So my thing is to get all the stuff packed that we're gonna be bringing over, and just leave the stuff that the mover is gonna take. So the bed's the first thing we're moving. Take the truck and break down the frame Monday morning. So I know if we get the bed in there, there's no turning back. If we want to go to sleep, we have to get the bedrooms set up. Yeah, a lot of guys at work said that they'll help me move, um, which I didn't even ask them, so that's a good thing. What else? Yeah, so that's the priority this weekend is pack, 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 pack. Oh, it's gonna be an all week thing for us, Patrick. But um, so good thing is I'll be able to get off work Tuesday, come to the apartment, grab as much stuff as possible on Monday, and then whatever we don't get Monday, we just keep making trips back and forth until everything is out. So lots of caffeine, lots of I don't want to have any energy drinks because maybe I'm gonna have to. 'Cause that makes my heart race, but now's the time to do it. So we got colognes all packed up, which I should have like a museum of just colognes. So we have a corner carrier right now. My dishes in China. So there is so much cabinet space now that we're gonna have more than enough space to put all those dishes and then some. So I'm not gonna need that curio for the dishes, so I'm gonna put that downstairs in the basement in my work area and have my cologne studio. So I'll finally have an area to do my cologne making. And my computer, the cologne, um, studio down there, slash workbench. It's a pretty big workbench too, so I don't know how I'm gonna work out the computer slash working area yet. Figure that out. Yes, I'll be there. Patrick on Tuesday, of course. Oh, that's another thing we gotta talk about. We do have our internet's gonna be ready. A better internet company, T-Mobile. I don't know what happened to Xfinity. It used to be good, but then there was nothing available in the apartments, and I think just last week we found out that T-Mobile is in that area, so we're gonna switch over. It's also my wife's cell phone company, so I got Verizon, she's got T-Mobile. I'm just gonna stick with my phone for now until if it ever dies, I'll get on her plan. All right, put this down. Go get something real quick to eat, and this is gonna be the last time packing up my laptop, my cigars, my tobacco, my tripods, and all that stuff. How do you like it, Patrick? You get good reception in the city over there? Yeah, so I heard a lot of good things in this area about the T-Mobile, the 5G. So, like I said, it's finally available. So, my wife already went ahead and set that up. So, I love her for that. I love her for everything she's done. She basically did all the calling, all the paperwork stuff, and while I was doing all the overtime. Alright, good, Patrick. Yeah, so keep you guys updated as much as I can. Um, I want to do on Monday a video on getting the keys and doing the video tour of the house. I want to do that like live as it happens. So I don't know if I'm going to do a YouTube live of it, which should be fun. Just have my cell phone. Yeah. So, yeah, so I want to do that and do the Papa Bear's Nook before and after video. Thanks, Patrick. Yeah, it's been a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. I'm glad we finally... yeah, we'll be able to live. Yeah. So, like I said, I was excited when we got the house. Me and my wife got real excited, but we didn't want to get too excited because we got a house before and then it didn't fall through. So now this one, thank God, thank Jesus that it fell through. Like that we got this one. It's A, in the town that we wanted. B, it's exactly like what I was looking for, some kind of shed slash work area, and I got both. Doesn't have a garage, but it's got the basement, which takes place as a garage. Just won't have any place to put the car, but I never had a car in the garage anyway, so don't need that stuff. And then the big yard for Jacob, and the basement with the family room down there. Yeah, it's a long driveway. More than enough, like, places that we could upgrade, entertain. Like, we could have parties over there instead of renting out places. That's going to save us a lot of money. Alright, so let me go. Thank you all for watching. Peace out. Love you, Papa Bears and the subscribers. Love you, YouTube. And like always, peace out, guys. Love you.